From the town of All Sages to the town of Atherstone, Coventry United have barely had time to dry off after the washout in the FA Vase, but 3 days later they're all set to square up with another side tipped by many for a run at the league title. After 8 games, United and Atherstone Town have near identical records, with the Red and Greens just 1 point ahead of their hosts. And as summer turns to autumn, the heat is about to be ramped up in the United Counties League Premier Division South. Live coverage of this midweek fixture coming up on CUTV with commentary from Liam Cook. No doubt about the first name on the Coventry United team sheet following the 6-3 victory over El Sager. Striker Ryan Harkin picked the perfect time to bag his first Red and Greens hat-trick as he prepares to line up against his old club for the first time since joining United from Atherstone in the summer. Will the number 9 be United's anti-venom tonight? Elsewhere, United boss Jamie Bukowski hands a debut to left-back Aaron Dickens in the only change from Saturday's Goalfest, while Scott Hammond takes a spot on the bench. Luke Downs and Charlie Shaw continue their central midfield partnership. Charlie Faulkner pushes up the field his preferred attacking midfield role. Like their visitors, the Adders sunk their fangs into cup opposition at the weekend. Atherstone with their own hat-trick hero to thank for their spot in round 1, as former Coventry Spinks youngster Rowan Newey fired in all 3 of Town's goals at Bewdley on Saturday. As Harkin returns to his old stomping ground, Town keeper Jake Ball also prepares for a first meeting with his old teammates since swapping the Butts for Sheepy Road in the close season. Adam Barber is drafted in at left back, replacing Harry Walker-Donovan, while Tom Smith gets the nod in midfield over Mitch Wokes. And Dickens halfway into enemy territory, looks for the head Charlie Faulkner, gone into the danger zone. Niall Rowe has to shield the ball from Harkin, and Harkin snatched it away, deflected over. Niall Rowe caught between a rock and a hard place, having to decide whether to try and trick his way past Harkin or go back to his goalkeeper and invite the pressure. United within 30 seconds, so close to taking an early lead. The balls around the back line. Luke Downs loses that to Jack Edwards. Edwards zoning on goal. Edwards through the legs of Dan Moore. The first meaningful opportunity of the match for the Adders, and they strike quickly. Edwards with room to breathe, zoning in on Moore and slipping it between the pegs. Dickens somehow it hit Jack Wells on the head, even though he was on the deck. Deflected to Harkin. Now Cameron Dunn. United needs some inspiration here. Well, they find it with Dunn, forced out wide. Dunn pulls it back, it's behind Wood, and Ryan Harkin on the volley, deflected over. That's a second time the Coventry United have been denied a goal by some last-ditch Atherstone defending. Bull. Collins headed back into the danger zone by Newey. And on the volley is Smith. Hit with venom, but not with precision. It is Atherstone in front, as we said, through that 8th-minute goal from Jack Edwards, but aside from that, it's not been the most spectacular of games. Dickens, and caught with a lunge in by Jack Edwards. United absolutely incensed. Yellow card. Picked up by Smith in the centre circle. Steele looking for Barber, headed on by Barber. A swing and a miss by Rowan Newey, headed back to the goalkeeper by Ritson. Here comes delivery from Newey. A second crack at it off the line. Collins smacks it against Luke Downs and sent well wide in the end by Niall Rowe. A hat-trick of opportunities for Atherstone, but still the lead remains at just 1. Throw from Steele. Flicked on by Shaw, and as far as Wells. Can Newey bring it down? Awkward bounce, header by Ritson. Edwards goes in towards Collins. Connected sweetly, but it curled well to the right. Cleared down the right and picks out Edwards beautifully. And Rowan Newey's beaten the offside trap. Is the wrong side of Chris Cox on the right side of the area. Rowan Newey cutting in. It's Rowan Newey, and a great recovery by Cox. Slides in, makes the block, and it lands on the roof of the net. De Boyle's corner. So it's Cox at the far post. Cox, and gathered well. The ball not caught out by his old skipper. Livery, and there was a gilt-edge opportunity at the far post when Niall wrote a score against his old club. His header was off the mark. New Ducks. And that was Lewis Collins for a rare touch on the ball. And Charlie Faulkner was asking why was the free kick given when it wasn't even given. Now Ryan Harkin trying to take advantage at the other end. Mulling his way through, and Harkin finally tests the goalkeeper and just smart stop with the boot. Slip back to Dan Moore for Coventry United. And a Marco up for it. Shaw gives chase, charges down the attempted clearance. Benji and a Marco. DeVoyle and through for Charlie Shaw. Smothered at the near post. Harkin was waiting for it. It's Cameron Duck. Barge in from behind by Wokes. Turned into the path of Healy, and now Collins embarking down the right hand side. Wokes wants it. He's got Edwards with him. Collins to finish it. Couldn't hit the target. It's been off night for Collins. Ritson to Wilson. Sam Ellis. Short target, but Cannon's back to Ellis. Now finds Shaw. Now Ellis. Sam Ellis curls it towards the net, but whisks over the woodwork. Is this the final attack for Coventry? Here's Chris Cox. Anamarco. Great run by Anamarco. Hits the deck and cleared as far as Cox. Cox's ball in, Harkin! Couldn't get the vital touch at the near post. DeVoyle smacks it against Ellis. And now Wilson! What a save! Harry Wilson unleashes a rocket, but both hands to it. The former United #1 Jake Paul may have just saved the 3 points for his new team. DeVoyle doesn't reach Harkin thanks to the head of steel. Ellis. Quinn's header picked up by Anamarco. Referee's going to allow one more opportunity. In by Faulkner. Headed out. Chris Cox, the captain. Deflected to the right, and Ritson. Anything but a defender's finish. As it shaves the crossbar on the way through. And they're going to go long. The Gunnarsson specials, they call it in Coventry. Charlie Shaw. Towards Anamarco. Swing and a miss by Smith. Now he gets it away. And now the referee blows the whistle. Atherstone Town with a massive 3 points. An 8-minute goal from Jack Edwards, enough to secure a slender advantage, but 3 crucial points for the Adders. United offered little in response until added time, where they pushed Atherstone to the limit, but it was too little too late for Jamie McCaskey's side. Full time at Sheepy Road, Atherstone Town 1, Coventry United 0.